Even people who don't love classic cars are asking about this 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS today. Just as some law enforcement officers have to stay undercover, so too do certain muscle cars. I know now some of you are wondering how this car is so famous, even today. The Chevrolet Chevelle made its grand entrance in 1964. Yeah, you heard that right. In 1964, Chevrolet unveiled the Chevelle as a mid-size car, marking the beginning of one of their most triumphant lineups. With an initial price tag of just over $2,000, it was a remarkable deal for its time, especially considering today's Chevelle prices soaring between $40,000 and $100,000 plus. The Chevelle came in diverse body styles, from convertibles and two-door hardtops to sedans and station wagons, offering buyers a wide array of options. In 1965, Chevy turned up the heat with the SS 396, packing a mighty 375 horsepower engine under the Z16 option, setting a new standard for power and performance. Although only 201 were produced, this model set the stage for the Chevelle's legendary status. Fast forward to 1968, and Chevelle production soared, flooding the streets with nearly 365,800 Chevelle 300S and Male Ibus, alongside 60,499 SS 396 coupes and 2,286 SS 396 convertibles. Among them, the Chevelle Malibu SS 396 convertible stood out as a rare gem, making up less than 1% of total production. Whether opting for the standard 300 series or the high-performance SS models, the Chevelle catered to every preference. Now, let's talk about the 1970 Chevelle SS. We can't say Chevelle SS made some movies famous either. We won't say some movies made this car famous. However, the Chevrolet Chevelle SS got its taste of stardom by appearing in several popular movies and TV shows. You can spot this iconic car in films like Supernatural, Wild America, Devil Girl, Teenage Mother, Hawaii Five-0, Fury of the Dragon, NCIS, and many others. Its appearances on the big screen and TV screens helped cement its status as a legendary vehicle both on and off the streets. You should now be thinking about how this car appeared in the movie. Here's the 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS design. It underwent a striking redesign that left car enthusiasts in awe. From its sleek exterior to its powerful engine, hold on to the word engine because I will be back on it, every detail was made carefully to show it's the boss on the road. It had a big grille at the front with two round headlights on each side. The sides of the car curved in like a soda bottle, which was cool. There was a line along the side that dipped down toward the back. The car's shape was smooth, making it look connected from the front to the back. The wheels on the Chevelle SS were big and strong, with either drum or disc brakes. At the back, there were three clusters of taillights on each side. The Chevelle also had shiny chrome bumpers and cool vents on the hood for the SS models, which made it look even better. It had a new body with sleek lines and a tough-looking front grille. The hood was long and had a special setup to let air in, showing off the powerful engine underneath. Overall, it was a tough car that stood out from the crowd and looked cool. For Chevelle SS, you could just fit in very comfortably. That's what I want you to do, because the inside of the Chevelle SS is roomy, fitting up to 5 people comfortably. Seats were made with nice vinyl or even leather in some versions, and they were really comfy, especially for long trips. Later models even had headrests for extra comfort and safety. The center console had all the important stuff like radio controls and air vents, and some even had a fancy 8-track player. There was also a gear selector, especially cool in the Chevelle SS models with manual transmission. Storage-wise, the Chevelle SS had plenty of places to put stuff like a glove compartment, doctor pockets, and a big trunk. Some fancier models had extra cool features like power windows, power steering, and air conditioning. The interior came in lots of colors to choose from, with shiny chrome accents on the gauges and doors, and special strato bucket seats in the Chevelle SS models. Even though it didn't have today's fancy tech, the Chevelle SS had top-notch stuff for its time, like a powerful AM radio and even an 8-track player in some models, perfect for music lovers. The gauges were easy to read, with a tachometer, ammeter, and temperature gauge in some versions. Safety features included power brakes and steering, plus optional disc brakes for extra stopping power. Air conditioning was also available for those hot days. Inside, there were comfy bench seats and a simple but functional dashboard with gauges for speed, touch, and time. You also had basic HVAC controls, a radio, and a lighter, just like in classic cars. And you could pick from 8 different colors to jazz up the inside. It was just perfect for its time. Now, the fun part begins. Underneath the hood of the Chevelle SS lies a powerful 454 cubic inch V8 engine that pumps out 450 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, giving the car an exciting ride. The engine makes a fantastic noise, and when you press the gas pedal, it's like a rush of excitement. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6 seconds, zoom through a quarter mile in around 14 seconds, and reach a top speed of about 133 miles per hour. The regular Chevelle had a smaller 6-cylinder engine that made about 140 horsepower, which was good for everyday driving. But the Chevelle SS version had much more power. It came with different V8 engines, with the biggest one being the 454 cubic inch big block V8. This engine, especially with the LS6 option, was a monster, making the Chevelle SS one of the most powerful cars back then. The transmission options included a manual with either 3 or 4 speeds, or an automatic, which made driving easy. Some special Chevelles were made for drag racing, called Capo Chevelles. They had a huge 427 cubic inch V8 engine and were stripped down inside for racing. The suspension setup was standard for muscle cars of the time, with independent front suspension and a solid rear axle, which helped the Chevelle handle well. The Chevelle SS was known as the king of the muscle cars because it had the biggest and most powerful engine in 1970. The 454 big block V8 was the star of the show, but there was also a smaller 396 option for those who wanted a bit less power and a lower price. For the 1970 model year, Chevy put the biggest engine they had into the Chevelle SS, and it was a beast on the streets. Throughout the years, there were many different engines available, but the 454 was the best option. You heard me talk of the big engine, right? Then the price too must be big. Despite its age, the Chevrolet Chevelle SS still holds its value remarkably well. People love classic muscle cars, and the Chevelle, being an icon, can fetch high prices. Especially sought after are the SS models and those with the original big block V8 engines. Among the most valuable are the 1970 models, especially the LS6 SS 454 variant. These are rare and perform exceptionally, making them hot items for collectors. The value also depends on the condition and originality. A Chevelle in top shape with its original parts and paint can sell for a lot more. The Chevelle SS has become a real gem for collectors. With its strong build and powerful engine, it's valued at about $73,000. But here's the thing, its popularity has attracted some counterfeiters who make fake replicas. Plus, there were only 62,372 of these cars made in 1970, with just over 8,000 having the 454 CID V8 engine. But prices vary depending on the condition. A perfectly restored one has even sold for over $1 million. You can find cheaper options, but they might need some work, which many car enthusiasts enjoy doing. The 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS was a game-changer in the battle between Chevy, Ford, and Chrysler. It's often considered the ultimate muscle car. Even though Chevy planned a new Chevelle in 2003, which never happened, and there's talk of a 2025 concept, for now, the 1970 version remains a legend. Now, here's the question for you. What's your favorite feature of the 1970 Chevelle SS? Is it the powerful 454 cubic inch V8 engine, the sleek design, or perhaps something else? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our channel for more automotive content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you are interested in the speculation around the 2025 model, make sure to check out the video on our channel on the latest news about it. Thanks for tuning in to today's video all about the iconic Chevrolet Chevelle SS. We hope you enjoyed learning about this legendary muscle car as much as we enjoyed sharing it with you.